Wagwan, my people. This is another edition of Teen Takeover, man. I'm Dan Gishuru, your host, always with the most. And today, with a change of environment, I'm at Riara University, and that tells you something about the show. We're gonna be doing a whole different setup, a whole new vibe, a whole new games. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be mad crazy. So join me. But at first, let's take a tour of the campus, man. I don't think I've ever taken such a long walk around campus and in a while, man. But listen, we're gonna get back into that campus thing all on later. Right now though, I'm in Riara University. I wanna get to talk with the students at Riara University, get to see what high school they went to, get to see what's the fun things they did in high school. What's the most, that one thing they regret in high school, man. I'm Dan Gishuru. This is Teen Takeover. Let's go ask some questions, yeah? Yeah, let's go.
Actually, I went to 4 different high schools, not for any negative reasons.
I went to high school at Moi, Kabarak.
The Nairobi Leadership Academy.
I did my high school in Lagos, Nigeria at Queen's College.
I went to Kakamega High School. I was waiting for Saturday every week. Nilikuwa tunasema si Saturday ifike tukuenda.
Well, I wouldn't say it's fun, but I'd say that high school really grew my confidence. It really made me who I am right now, actually. I feel like nilipitia sana with those 4 schools.
And my favorite time ilikuwa time ya function. You know, seeing people wearing skirts kila siku was So I used to love it when we were told go events, meet new people, talk, you know. So those are my favorite times, and many more. I think the list is endless. Well, my favorite subject was biology, and if you know, you know. And history, of course, you have to know where you came from, and the biology describes, you know.
My favorite subject was technical drawing. It's like architecture, but you have to like draw out like, you know, the architect of the building and I don't know how to explain it. It took a lot of like patience and detailing. You can't get like any of the measurements wrong, so I just really liked it, and it always came out nice.
Always business and history, because I love about history. I like searching about history and what happened. So, and also because of the memorization and cramming, I'm good at it. So it was the easiest subject I could cram easily and pass and get good grades.
Kiswahili and history. For me, Kiswahili was simpler to understand, and history, I myself do like to go deep into events that took place in the past. That's why I chose history as one of my favorite subjects.
The fun thing I remember doing in high school was we bought a gas cooker and some pot and pans, and we cooked in our dorm around 2 in the morning, and we got caught.
What was the punishment?
We're supposed to be deported. We're supposed to go home. Yeah, that was the punishment, and some community service, like cleaning the school and everything.
we used to lock our buckets kwa ki rail ingine hapo. So you know how you've locked your your buckets on the rail and then umenda class. And then jioni kifika, you're going back for your bucket, unapata to the handle, like the buckets imeenda. So you know, and then we only used to be allowed one bucket. So kienda ni hivo, you have to look for other means. And then I remember, you know, this time I was in Form 1, we only used to have one tap for Form 1s, and it's a public school. So we are like 100 Form 1s. So unapanga line, time imeisha hata, you're supposed to go back for preps or whatever. You know what, I said I couldn't handle that. So in September of being in Form 1, nilikata. I said I was not going back to school. I remember I threw a fit at my parents saying no, I can't go back. You know what, I'd go back to high school.
I think I'll stay in university. I can't go back.
Can go back to high school.
No, I cannot.
Obviously, university. I wouldn't wish to go back to my high school.
I would go back to high school, definitely.
Let me tell you, I always tell my friends this. If I could be taken back to either primary, ama high school, ama university, niambiwa I do it all over again, I will go back to high school, definitely.
High school iko na memorable times, you know, ile time ya assembly, when you're all told keep quiet, people start coughing, inaanza kwa like a rhythm. So at such times, I mean, it's fun.
We've just heard from the students right here at Riara University. And if you asked me personally, Dan Gishuru, if I would go back to high school, any day, pay me 50,000 shillings or even less, 10,000 shillings, I'm going back to that place. I don't think I had any fun in my life till now, like the one I had in high school. But on to another story. If I snooped around, then I'm sorry to say I snooped around, but a little buddy out there told me that Kenya's Miss Tourism 2024 and 2025 is right here in Riara. And I'm sorry I'm nosy, but I had to hear what she has to say about all of this. Let's go hear what she has to say, man.
Yo, yo, yo! Hello everyone, my name is Peace Mweni. I am Miss Tourism Kenya, but I'm also Miss Riara University. I was in Buruburu Girls from around 2018 to 2021. And something fun I miss about high school was friendship, memories, having fun, and interacting, getting to know people, networking. It was one of my favorite parts of high school. I was just a book guru. I loved math, chemistry, physics, and bio. Actually, I was to do medicine, but kidogo. Yeah, some things I loved doing. I think club, especially science project, congress, stuff like that. And modeling. I started modeling in high school, pageantry za shule and stuff like that, yeah. One thing I wish I knew before I joined university is it's not as much time as people say it is. Nakumbuka high school, it's from 8 to 5 classes back to back, but in uni, it's like 1 or 2 classes a day. But still, it's not enough time. I feel like it's not enough time. You still get a lot of assignments, overdue and stuff like that. So ukikosa kujipanga vizuri, hiyo time inakupitanga. So my advice to you guys as you come to university is 4 years is not a long time. In a snap of a finger, you're done. And if you don't take your time seriously, itaisha kabla ujue. So karibuni sana university. This is a life. You need to have fun. You need to experience life, network, and be happy. And to my girlies who want to be in pageantry, I think it's just believing in yourself and investing time and focus into it, because as much as it's a hobby or a talent, you need to perfect it. The world requires perfection. It wants the best of the best and confidence, basically. Whatever you believe is what you are, actually. So asanteni sana. Can't wait to see you here in university. Tunawagoja with open arms. Peace out.
What a nice piece of information from Peace Mwedi right there. And I promise you, man, it's no pun intended. Right now, though, it might look like I'm outside of the studio, but just like Kendrick said, trick don't kill my vibe. The vibe doesn't stop. And right now, it's time for a favorite segment of the show, man. It's that one time where I get to tell you about a movie that I have been binge watching for the longest week, if I may say, for this week right now. And I'm gonna do that. And today, being a special edition of Teen Takeover, I'm gonna do it in under 1 minute. Now, I'm gonna do all that immediately after we see the trailer, man.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow-motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes, but I can't.
As you might have noticed from the trailer, it's Deadpool versus Wolverine, and you can start your timers for 1 minute right now. Why you need to see this movie? It's a Marvel comic, and you know Marvel never disappoints. The second thing as to why you need to see this movie, it has one of the greatest actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We have Deadpool, played by Ryan Reynolds. We also have Hugh Jackman, who plays the Wolverine in the series, and you know, to one of the greatest actors in the scene right now, you definitely know it's not gonna be a flop. And of course, the last thing as to why you need to watch the movie, if you genuinely want to understand the TVA, and by the TVA I mean the timeline of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's for all the Marvel fanatics out there, you need to watch this film, because it's from this film that other Marvel films are gonna be getting a new sequence later on, man. Now, that marks the end of today's show, but right now I want to say a special thanks to Riara University for providing me with the space to jump, hope, skip, and interact with all the other guys in the school. I can say maybe I know a thing or two about each and every student from this campus. However, right now though, I want to say, if you're a high school student and you're listening to me, you're watching to me on your TV right now, if you're looking for a place to continue with your studies, a place to maybe nurture your talent, a place to maybe, you know, get yourself hooked up into the world, Riara University is a place that you need to be, man. As for me, myself, and I, and of course the crew behind the camera. So bye-bye, man. See ya.